Jarret, you were at the Capitol Hill protest, riot / whatever that was.
Protest.
So
white people being upset.
Yes,
having a temper tantrum. That's
so
what
what I kind of, because we've heard
Summit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yo, we did a bombs button.
Right.
So all right. So we've heard multiple stories of this, and you've also seen the government checking the government on what the government did or allowed to do or what didn't do and all that spiel. And you got hardened military people crying on a pedestal saying all this stuff happened to them. Mm-hmm. What did you see? What did you experience?
Oof. So, all right. So I went to that. I honestly wasn't even going to go to that protest because I think towards the end or whatever that year was, this was the beginning of this year, there was the climate crisis, there was the Black Lives Matter, the Black Trans Lives Matter.
Yes.
There was everything, just everyone was expressing their frustration, and then the MAGA people started popping up. And I kind of just felt that maybe in the beginning it might be good to see both sides of the argument to understand the situation. Mm-hmm. So for the first 2 protests, I went to D.C. for the couple MAGA protests just to document them. And I was like, this is a little fucked up.
And then
in what way?
Just because, I don't know, like it's...
The vibe, right?
Just the vibe. Like it was very...
And they on Freedom Place Road. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't put my finger on it, but I was like, I'm just documenting it. So for the last one, I was like, maybe I shouldn't go. Like, I've already done a few of them, but this is probably the last one because Trump is about to be out of office. Maybe something will happen. I don't know. So I just went out there last minute, and I walked into what was a march. I literally walked there as they were marching to the Capitol when I got off the bus. So it was a lot of Americans with their American flags just talking about how they just wanted to take over the Capitol.
Like, what the fuck?
So now they get to the Capitol, right?
So it was
I mean, I saw your photos, which were insane.
It was a mix.
How close did you get?
It looked like he was right there.
He was at one of the doors that they kicked in. What the fuck?
Allegedly he was at the doors. Allegedly he was at the doors that was kicked in.
Nah, if you ain't in, you ain't trespassing, so you good.
No,
But
he didn't trespass because he stayed outside.
You had the
guy
lens,
already
right?
contacted me.
Really?
I'm not.
He was not. Let me just say, he was home with me. We was watching Netflix, and they asked what we watching. And that's it.
Alibi.
Okay.
So sometimes, like being a photographer, you have to be a chameleon. So I kind of felt it would be more natural for me, just from being a person of color, not to show up wearing all black. So I threw an American flag over my head.
There you go, baby.
American bandana over my face.
So
everyone looked at me and they immediately thought I was just part of their, part of their crew, part of what they were doing. So they were helping me up ladders, helping me up steps. So it was. I was like, whoa! I was like falling down ladders, like, I got you, brother. They were pulling me up. All right, I guess we're all doing this.
Welcome, allies.
We got one, y'all. We got one.
And it's a little darker. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna take a picture.
This is Jarret, guys. This is Jarret.
It was mixed though. There were a lot of people who didn't know what they were doing. They were like, oh, we're just marching. They're like, why are we going to the Capitol? And people were like, we're just going in. They're like, for what? Like, we're just going to go and we'll figure it out later. Like, oh, man.
We're going to take it over and we'll think about the plan after.
My press pass covers me for this. But, so I'm just following people up into the entrance of the Capitol.
Allegedly.
I didn't make it inside because there was a heavy, I guess I was in the back door. And I think what a lot of people don't realize is that if they broke through that back door, I think there was a one entrance that didn't get broken into just because of how many police were there. But if they actually broke through that door, there would have been 10,000 people in that Capitol, and it would have been a completely different just game.
Situation.
Wow. Completely different situation.
Wow, yo.
So I was trapped in between the police and The Patriots.
Did you wipe that American flag off your face?
I had it there for a while. And that was like the third time I was maced. It was a bad situation.
Yeah.
But
how long were you there for? Like, how long were you stuck?
I was there. It was neck to neck, shoulder to shoulder. I couldn't leave
All
if I wanted
types
to.
of COVID being spread.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I wanted to leave at a certain point, but I couldn't. They were just back to back to back to back people.
Wow.
Damn.
And I was just in the thick of it, and I was like, well, I guess someone just document this, just, suck it up and
Yeah.
Fuck it. Get the footy.
One of those models, just hey, I just don't give a fuck, whatever.
That's right, baby. Fuck it.
All right. Well,
Damn.